Hi, Zoe. I saw you. What were you doing? I saw you. Here's my makeup kit. I'm gonna bring it over. Oh my gosh, my desk is a mess. I'm going to tidy up my mess and probably eat something, and then we will play with makeup. Dang it, I am in the wrong outfit to go outside and take care of the chickens, but we have some chili. I want to give it to them because I heard that if you give your chickens more protein, it'll help their feathers come back. And you guys saw we got some ugly looking chickens right now. So I want to try and give them more protein. I don't want to get my outfit dirty. I'm gonna put an apron on just to be safe. I'm gonna put an apron on. Okay, I also heard that you can give them scrambled eggs, like you can give them their eggs back to eat, but that just seems wrong to me. Like, that's weird. I don't know if I'll do that. I think I picked the wrong time to sit down and play with makeup with you guys because I think the gardeners are here. It's Thursday. So they do the front yard first and you can kind of hear them, but once they get to the backyard, that's when the dogs go ballistic. So I might have to wait until the gardeners are gone and then we'll play with makeup. There they go. You can see him right there. I got a blueberry muffin. Yum, yum. Okay, I got my makeup brushes here. Here's the new white concealer that I wanted to try out. So I'm going to pick a darker foundation for me and like on purpose and then try and match by adding white. I want to see if that's possible. Let me grab everything out of my kit. And then my foundations. So let's start with eyes because I always start with eyes first. Okay, I just expressed Zoe so that way I wouldn't be interrupted with a pee-pee accident. So let's play with makeup now, shall we? Added these cute little clips into my makeup bag or my makeup kit so I can pin their hair and it's like cute. Okay, we're gonna start with the eyes. I have an eye primer, but I also want to just use a concealer and see how that goes too. That's usually my go-to anyways, is using a concealer. I don't have a ton of this, so I kind of want to save this where I can, so I'll use concealer for now. And I think I'm actually going to use the Nude Mood palette for my eyes today because I haven't played around with this too much. It's very similar to the Desi X Katie palette, so hopefully we can still create a really pretty look. A mirror is another thing I need to add to my makeup kit. I don't have like a big handheld mirror. I mean, I could just quickly get one from Walmart. They're not expensive, but that's something I need to get. I don't know why I just stopped talking, so I guess we're doing a voiceover for the rest of this makeup. So I put concealer on my eyes and now I'm using the lightest shade in the Nude Mood palette and I'm just setting that concealer all over my eyes. And now I'm going to take this like soft nude color and I'm going to place this into my crease as kind of my transition color. I wished I used a bigger fluffy brush, but I used a more like narrow blending brush, so it didn't like go as high as I wanted it. And now I'm going to deepen up the outer part just a little with a slightly darker shade. Another nude brown, but just a little darker. And now I'm taking one of the darkest shades and on a tiny little like pencil brush, I'm just going to kind of carve out this outer corner and drag it down onto my under eyes. Very simple, nothing too crazy. I do think I kept my shadow really low today when I have a ton more lid space I could have worked with, but it's okay. And I decided to take this like golden copper color in the middle and place that on my lid. And then the lightest shimmer on the inner corner. I love a bright inner corner. Anybody else? And that's pretty much it for the eyeshadows. Now I'm going to do my eyeliner. And we'll speed this up. I'm really slow at doing eyeliner, but just a basic wing liner with some gel. Oh no, I'm outside by the pool. Can you guys hear the pump in the background? I hope you can't. But yeah, I'm filming this voiceover outside by the pool. But I added my false lashes, and now we're going to do our brows, and I'm using my e.l.f. brow gel, like pomade thing, and mixing it with some brow powder to create a tinted brow pomade. And I really like how this works. This is my second time doing it, so I definitely want to try this out on the next trial that I do, which is actually tomorrow. I'm so excited. Now for mascara, because my lashes are pretty dry now, so I'm just going to add some mascara to the top and bottom lashes. And now our eyes and eyebrows are done, and we can move on to the face. And here is where I want to do a darker shade on purpose. And I'm going to use my white concealer to try and match my skin tone. So wish me luck. So first thing I do, and I usually do this with clients, is I'll first do a swatch. And I'm like, ooh, that's too dark. So then I am going to mix some of the white onto my palette, do a little mixy mix to see how much white I need to add. And honestly, I think it did such a good job. Like, do you guys see this? I think it matches so perfectly. I'm very, very excited. Also, the coverage today is insane. My skin looks like a Barbie doll skin. Like, it looks so good. So definitely a great coverage in today's look. Also, I think my Octo Buddy is on its last leg because it keeps sliding off my phone. Like the sticky part that sticks onto the phone. It is not wanting to stay on my phone anymore. So maybe I should just like tape it onto my phone. But now I'm setting my skin. I'm going to add some bronzer. We'll do blush and highlighter. And for the lip, I want to try something new. I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. But because it does feel more drying, I'm going to mix in a little bit of clear gloss that I just bought and see how that feels. And ta-da! Here's the final look. Okay, here is the completed look. This lighting is not the best. Okay, let me take my little hairpins out. Oh my gosh. Perfect. It didn't even like dent my hair in a weird way at all. So perfect. And this is the final look. I don't even think I showed. I use this color. Let me open this because of the glare. I use this color on the lips today. It just feels very fall. But as you can see, there's a lot of colors in here that I haven't really touched. So I just want to get more familiar with how they look on actual lips. So this color, so pretty. Would be way too dark for like pale skin, but medium skin, like how pretty is that? So pretty. Okay, so that is today's makeup. So in conclusion, this white concealer, game changer. I think I did such a good job matching that darker shade to my skin tone. I'm so excited for that one. Another thing I tried out was mixing in a little gloss, since this Anastasia lip palette does feel more dry. It's very matte and drying, so I wanted to do a little bit of a gloss. This one's not like the most amazing gloss, but it feels a million times better. So I like that. And it's not too slippery of a gloss, so I feel like it'll last pretty darn well. Because if you have a gloss that's just like too slippery, your lip product's gonna be gone in like 30 minutes. So I like how this one feels. The palette, okay, this surprised me. I guess maybe it shouldn't if I like really look at the colors, but the colors in here came off a lot more orange than I was expecting. Like, I decided to just go for this like coppery golden kind of eye, but that wasn't my original plan. So that's just something to keep in mind. Like, I'm gonna use this palette only if I'm working on someone with really warm tones and if they want something kind of coppery. Like, this is very, if you look at this the eyeshadows, like, it's very simple, neutral, like very neutral glam, soft glam, but the tones there are more orangey. So just something to keep in mind. This is just us getting more familiar with my kit because it's been so long. So as I'm like doing makeup, I don't know if you can, well, actually no, you can't tell from here. I don't put the things that I use, I don't put it back here. I don't put it back in here. Like, everything that's in here is still clean products. So everything that's outside of it is the stuff that I need to clean now. So I need to get more of these because I only have this one and I need a couple actually. I got this at the Morphe store in LA. I don't even know if that store exists still, where like you go in and you get all of like makeup artist products like for your kit. Like, that's where I got all of these from. I don't think that store exists. I think it was in Glendale. Does anyone know? But if not, where else could I go? I'm sure I can go to like Sally's Beauty Supply, maybe. I think there's one near here, so maybe I should go take a little trip and see what I can find. Also, the coverage on today's makeup, insane. I feel like my skin looks like a Barbie doll, like flawless finish. It's crazy. Okay, I think that's everything for playing with makeup today. Let me know what you guys think of this look. Would you wear this look? Let me know. And the easiest and quickest way to clean brushes is with some Dawn dish soap. When I'm doing like spot cleaning, I'll just use my rubbing alcohol spray. But to do like a nice little like actual cleaning, I'll just do it here at the sink. Let me take you right in front of the window for natural lighting. Okay, now I'm blind, I can't even see. But here is the makeup. How does it even look? I'm so blinded by the window, I really can't even see on here. But that is what it looks like. I think the blush is really subtle. I could have gone a little heavier or maybe like a slightly brighter color. But no, I think it all complements each other really well. I just finished filming a Bible study video, finally! Oh my gosh, it took me so long to sit down and film Luke chapter 11 part 2. Like, I think I sat down and tried to film that at least 3 different times and was interrupted. It just wasn't going well. And so today I finally was able to finish it and complete it. So praise God, oh my goodness. So finally did that. You know, Johnny says I do this thing a lot where I put this unnecessary amount of pressure on myself to accomplish things in a short amount of time, and like nobody is telling me to do these things, but I do them to myself. Like the scrapbook, for example, like I tried to do so much in a short amount of time, and he's like, I mean, you could have started a lot sooner. And I get that, I could have. And same with like trying to read the Bible, like finish my reading plan in this year. I have over 660 chapters that I need to read. And he's like, why don't you just focus on finishing? Like, you put this unnecessary pressure on yourself. But that's just, I don't know, how I've always been, I guess. But do I have raccoon eyes? Oh, over here a little bit. just a little bit. Sorry, so that's gonna be in my video, the raccoon eyes. Whoopsie. So anyways, I am working on another secret project. Nobody has asked me to do this. Nobody cares about it, but I care and I want to do it. So I'm gonna do it. Next week is my dad's retirement, and I want to make a balloon garland, and I actually want to make it look like legit. So I made a little mock-up. Here's what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? I found a store nearby that sells all of these balloons, like the high quality balloons that balloon artists are using. And they have like all different kinds of colors. And so I found these 3 colors, like these are the exact colors that they have at the store. So I'm gonna grab these and hopefully create something like this, hopefully next week. And then you know how I have that like paper, wrapping paper that I would use for my bread? I'm gonna do that and like paint happy retirement and like little confetti around it. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna put it on the wall across from the pool table, and hopefully that'll be cute. Also, how long do balloons last? Like if I blow them up on a Thursday, will they last until Saturday or no? I don't know. Will they? Because next Thursday is my dad's retirement, but then on Saturday he's having people over to celebrate, like a little party. Not a big party, just like a tiny little get together. So like I want to do it on Thursday on his actual retirement, and we can take family pictures and stuff, but like it would be cool if it would last until Thursday when his friends come over. What do you guys think? I need the advice and suggestions. Again, nobody's asking me to do this. I want to do this. I took my fake lashes off. Cooking quick dinner, just some pork belly with rice, and then, I don't know, let's see what else we have in the fridge. We have like a bunch of these little like radishes, kimchi, like we'll probably just pull that out and try and finish those up. And that'll be dinner for tonight. Look at the chickens, making a mess. Dun dun dun. Here's dinner, some pork belly rice, and this is pickled radish, but Johnny calls it orange slices. Have some orange slices. I like when it's burnt like this. I'm reading a couple of chapters from First Kings, and I have the coziest music on in the background. Oh my gosh, the vibes, I love it. Baby, and now I see